Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Tennessee back out on the practice field today, getting geared up for scrimmage number 2 that's going to take place tomorrow morning. That's a big one, a lot of movement, a lot of competition. We'll be talking about that live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But I want to continue to talk about a huge priority for this Tennessee football team, and that is in the world of recruiting in the class of 24. You go take a look right now at On3. You can see Tennessee currently ranked 7th in the country. That's not bad, right? That's where we're looking to be, inside that top 10, somewhere around that top 5. But you got to scroll down pretty far before you can find somebody on the defensive line. You've got 4-star edge rusher Kellen Lindstrom committed. Then you got to go down all the way to the bottom of the list. Jeremiah Hurd, Carson Gentle, a couple of 3-star defensive linemen also committed in the class of 2024. And look, we talked about it yesterday. The live stream, the commitment of 5-star defensive lineman Williams Winery. You know, we were looking at one point that this football team could end up with Williams Winery, Camarion Franklin, Jordan Ross, and Cam Fountain all on the same defensive line. And I get it, man. Rodney Garner is the best in the business when it comes to his player development, player evaluation. And I think the second part of that is going to be key down the stretch here, player evaluation. You're going to have to evaluate some of these kids going into their senior years and hope you can find a diamond in the rough. Now, look, he's done a great job in year 1 and year 2 under Josh Heupel at Tennessee. Some of the guys that he's landed, Tyree West, David Hobbs, the edge rushers, Joshua Josephs, James Pierce, Shandavion Bradley, Caleb Herring. He's done a great job on the recruiting trail. But I think when you look at this class in 2024, we've missed on some guys. And even guys like Dylan Stewart, Elijah Rushing, even though Tennessee was never really in it deep there, those are misses. Cam Fountain, a guy that was committed, all but committed to Tennessee, takes a trip to USC, ends up a Trojan. Now, that one's not over. That's worth keeping an eye on. According to VolQuest, Tennessee still in conversations, having conversations with Cam Fountain, and hopefully they're going to be able to get him back on campus for a visit this fall, and then maybe that'll open it back up, and Tennessee will have a shot to land him. You got Camarion Franklin with a decision coming up on Saturday. That one seems to be leaning Auburn. We're still going to live stream it. We're still going to talk about it. We're still going to break it down, so make sure you tune in for that on Saturday. And then also another guy, Jordan Ross. His recruitment's kind of been all over the place. Is it Florida? Is it Georgia? Is it Tennessee? And now, again, something we talked about yesterday on the live stream, Jordan Ross very much in it with Auburn. That NIL money, is that what is playing a factor in some of these recruitments? I don't know. It's speculation. You tell me. Jump into the comment section. Is it NIL money that is causing Rodney Garner to lose some of these big time recruits? But a guy that I want to focus on in this video, and again, I think he is a priority, that is 4-star edge rusher Danny Okoye. Dropped his top 6 earlier this week. Where is home going to be? You can see he's got Tennessee, Colorado, Alabama, LSU, and Oklahoma. Now, something that I read on VolQuest that was very interesting is that Tennessee fans don't really seem to show Danny Okoye a lot of love on social media. So let's fix that. Go follow him on Twitter. You can see it on the screen. It's Daniel Okoye. Go follow him. Go let him know that the move is to Knoxville, because he is a highly rated prospect, a guy that we're probably not putting enough focus or attention on as a fan base. Danny Okoye needs to become a priority. We're going to get into it and talk about it, but as always, do me a favor. Smash the thumbs up just below the video. It's quick, free, easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. We don't talk at you here. We talk with you. We are building a community of Tennessee fans for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Again, going to be live tomorrow, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, talking about scrimmage number 2. So come hang out, join us for that. Should be a good time. But let's get into it. Excuse me. Let's talk about Danny Okoye. Again, I think he's a guy that we're not really putting enough focus on, talking enough about. You can see there on the screen, 4-star edge rusher out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. But on 3, you got the industry rankings at the top there. You can see 4-star prospect, have him top 200 nationally. But if you go directly to on 3, they've got him ranked 76th overall, top 10 edge rusher, and the number 1 player out of the state of Oklahoma. Now, what's different at 247 Sports? I don't know why they have him as a 3-star prospect. They don't even have him ranked nationally, but he is listed as 24th as an edge rusher. So where's the miss there? Where's, again, when you talk about evaluation, and I know we look, it's all about the stars, right? 5 stars, 4 stars. I get it, man. If I put out a video about a 5-star prospect, it's going to get more views. That's what is driving it. That's what drives recruiting. But at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is Rodney Garner's evaluation of these players. Scouting report on Danny Okoye from On3, one of the more physically gifted edge prospects in the 2024 cycle. Developed with a muscle thick build, listed at 6'4", 240. Twitchy, athletic player, has a bunch of strength in the weight room, which transfers over to the field. An explosive pass rusher who wins with the first step quickness, speed to power, and closing speed. Violent finisher behind the line of scrimmage. Finished his junior season with 16 tackles for loss. Also plays some offense and moonlights as a pass catcher on the 7-on-7 circuit. Plays very low competition, competing in homeschool league. Will have to make a huge adjustment to uptick in competition as he joins a Power 5 program. Older for the cycle, turning 19 years old early on in his senior season, will be a 20-year-old college freshman. So Danny Okoye is a guy that's been on campus a couple of times, going to try to schedule an official visit coming up next month. That will be one to watch and see when that visit takes place. But the bottom line is he's got great relationships with this coaching staff. I think Tennessee is in a very good spot. And of course, I know some of you are going to look at the On3 recruiting prediction machine and say Tennessee has no shot. To me, sounds like Tennessee is out front here. Sounds like they are leading the way. We've just not been talking about him because we've been talking about Williams-Nwaneri, Cam Fountain, Kamarion Franklin, Jordan Ross. Meanwhile, Danny Okoye is a guy that we need to be focusing on because, again, I think he is a huge, huge, huge priority in this class. Huge. You talk about the defensive line, the guys you have committed. You got one edge rusher in Kellen Lindstrom. You've got to add Danny Okoye, a huge priority target to me. Here is a quote he gave to On3 after coming off of his visit. Said the communication level has been off the charts with how much attention Tennessee gives me, not just as an athlete, but as a person. The coaches are always helpful, always informative, always looking for ways to help out. The staff, from the coaches down to the assistants, it's like meeting a new friend after a long time. Always love spending time with them. The fan base is one of the most intense in college football, and I just really like being over there. One thing about Tennessee for football players is everything is efficient. They take the time to make sure everything you need is right where you need it and as easily accessible as possible. Everything is centralized, and I don't like unpredictability, so I can really appreciate that from a personal standpoint. Now, the buzz, Chad Simmons Scoop over at On3. Where is this recruitment truly at? Now, this is from about a month ago. He said Danny Okoye took an official visit to Texas last month. Longhorns remain in the conversation, but it is 2 more SEC programs that have the most buzz around them. Starts with Tennessee. Says Okoye visited Knoxville unofficially and will take his official visit in the fall. The Vols look to be leading the way. Says then LSU is a school to watch too. There's some buzz that the Tigers are looking to make their move in the fall. Oklahoma is the in-state school, and the Sooners continue to give Okoye a lot to think about. So that's the Simmons Scoop. That's kind of an update with where this thing is at with Danny Okoye. What do you guys think? What are your honest opinions of how Coach G has done recruiting in this class of 24? And again, how much of it is NIL? And we talked about Williams-Nwaneri yesterday and the NIL laws in Missouri that allow a high school player to get paid. What is happening? He is signing a financial aid agreement with the University of Missouri. State law means the second he does that on September the 1st, he is allowed to be paid as a high school player. Now, some of you think, why does that matter? Well, as of September the 1st, he begins to get a monthly check. The rumors, or allegedly, the rumors that I've seen floating around are $700,000 annually. Well, you do the math. He's going to be playing high school football September, October, November. You're going to be getting paid around $50,000 to $60,000 per month. That could be a game changer. That is life-changing money for a high school senior. Would you wait? He's a kid that's not going to early enroll, so he would not be able to get paid until the fall of next year. He is getting a full year of pay because of those NIL laws. Is that what is costing Tennessee some of these recruitments? Is that what happened with Williams-Nwaneri? Is that what happened or is going to happen with Kamarion Franklin, Jordan Ross? We're going to continue to follow those recruitments, but jump into the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. As always, make sure you smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. And I want to tell you how you can win a free t-shirt. We're giving those away to somebody that joins the channel between now and the live stream on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You just hit that join button down below for as little as $1 a month. You get access to custom Talkin Vols emojis, fan call-in shows, all kinds of different stuff going on for the members of the channel. So if you want to support us, you can hit that join button and be entered to win a free t-shirt. If you want to go pick one up, you can just go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin Vols. We appreciate all the support. But again, if you don't have the money to give, don't ever give. If you don't have it, just smash the thumbs up because that's quick, free, and easy. Jump into the comment section and let's talk some Tennessee football because this is the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.